Morning class. Yesterday in class we learned that there are 7 major tectonic plates that make up the crust of the Earth. And each of these plates has an edge or a boundary that interacts with the boundaries of other plates. So today we're going to explore the 3 different types of plate movements and how they affect the Earth's surface. So if everyone could come stand around the dot so you can see. Okay, so for this first part of the demonstration, you guys are going to make a prediction of what's going to happen when I push these 2 graham crackers apart with the whipped cream, and what's going to happen to the whipped cream or the Cool Whip and the graham cracker. So what's going to happen when I push them apart. You can talk to a neighbor. Wait a second. Does anybody want to share their predictions? Anybody? Yes?
It's gonna like separate because the graham crackers are stuck to like the whipped cream, so whipped cream's gonna fall.
Okay. Any other predictions? Yes.
Well, there'd be a little bit of whipped cream that comes out of it.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. So can anyone make an observation of what happened when I pushed them apart? Yes. So whipped cream came up in the middle. So this is an example of a diverging boundary, and this is what happens when 2 plates move apart and the magma or the Cool Whip in the middle rises, and this is how volcanic islands are formed. So an example would be like the Hawaii volcanoes. They're formed by divergent plate tectonics. Okay. So for our next one, you guys are going to talk about what's going to happen when I rub these 2 graham crackers together. Make a prediction. When I rub them side by side. Okay, does anyone want to share their prediction of what's going to happen to the graham cracker or maybe even the whipped cream? Yes.
The graham crackers are going to get crumbled.
Okay. Any other predictions? Yeah, let's see what happens. So you can come up close if you can't see what's happening. Thank you. Okay. So this is an example of a transform plate boundary. When in real life at these boundaries, there's no like significant landmark, so like you can't see a volcano being formed. But when these snag, there's tension that's built or friction, and when they release or snap after they're stuck in something, that creates earthquakes. So an example of this would be in California along that boundary. There's a lot of earthquakes. Okay, so then for the last one, just to speed up things, I'm gonna get these a little bit. Okay, so now you're going to make a prediction of what's going to happen when I push these 2 graham crackers together. Okay, does anyone want to share their predictions? Any predictions? Or guesses what's going to happen? Yes?
We talked and said that either they're going to slide over each other or they're going to crumple up, or either it's going to make a little mountain or hill.
Any other predictions? Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so this is an example of a converging plate boundary. This is what happens when 2 plates collide into each other. And Paige mentioned that there were 2 different things that could happen. Either one would go over the other, or they would smash together. And both of those are a possibility. In this case, they just smash together and they form mountains. And an example of this would be the Himalayan mountain. range. So yeah, now that we've learned about the basics of movement plates, we're going to learn more about the reflexive earth surface in today's class.